you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just.
Hi Becky, hi Rachna, hi everyone, hi Amish, hi Ananya, hi everyone.
Good morning. How are things in India today?
Good, good, good. You tell me, how are things with you?
Well, I already went for my 2-mile run. The sun is shining. It's beautiful out. We're doing great for the morning.
Amazing, amazing.
Fantastic.
You look great too, Becky.
Yes,
Every
radiant,
day,
radiant as always.
every day you're reverse aging.
I think it's the oils or something.
Of course it is.
I'm sure, 100%. Hi Rachna, how are you?
I'm
Fine.
good, Anirudh. How are you?
Good, good, good to talk to you today.
Pleasure's all mine, buddy.
And now looking forward to seeing you in Bangkok. Yes,
Yes, likewise, likewise.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm jealous.
Why don't you also come, Sunita?
I don't have the leverage of getting off. I have my IT job. So I did my
Ah,
time to India leadership. And
okay.
yeah, I'll be there in October.
Yeah. So which part of India do you usually come down to?
So I'm from Hyderabad, South India. Yeah.
Okay.
So my hometown is Hyderabad, but I travel and I travel to multiple cities as
All
needed.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. You come down to Bombay, give us an opportunity to host you.
Sure. If I'm there, I'll let you know, Rachna, for
Yeah,
sure. Thank you.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the invite.
Superb. So
Oh,
thank you
Suzanne's
everyone
on the
for
call.
being here.
I'm sorry.
I
Suzanne's
said
birthday
thank you everyone
today.
for being here. Oh, hi, Suzanne. Wishing you a very happy
I am on
Monday.
the call, but I've got my camera off because I'm tending grandkids and it's noisy.
I understand. Wishing you a
Hi,
happy
Susan.
Hi.
16th birthday.
She doesn't want to be put on spot, but we'll still wish her happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Stay blessed, Suzanne. You're blessing so many families.
So please tell me if you can see my screen. Is it visible?
I can see the freedom. Is that the one that
Yes,
you?
that's
Yes.
the one.
Yeah,
Correct.
I can
Okay.
see.
So I'm going to be muting everyone. Sunita, can I request you to please be the co-host and admit people
Sure.
as they come in? I'd like
Yes.
to begin on time. So I'm muting everyone. Anyone who wants to unmute can ask for raise their hands and ask to get unmuted. Okay. So thank you once again, everyone, for being here. I appreciate everyone who comes on time. So to respect you, I would like to start on time. Like yesterday, this is going to be an interactive session. How many of you are working harder than ever, yet earning the same and missing quality time with the people you love? Type I in the chat box, please. If this is what your life looks like today, is that what you want to be doing going forward too? Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And how many of you would love to work smarter, earn more, and actually have time for the people you love? Please type yes in the chat box if that is what you want. We would all want that, I'm sure. Thank you. Thank you. So welcome once again to my masterclass, the first step in building a successful doTERRA business. I'm so glad you're here today. You could have been doing something else right now, and that means something to me. It is now my responsibility to make sure I add real value to your time. What I'm about to share with you in the next 40 odd minutes has the potential to completely change the direction of your life. Not because I say so, but because it changed mine. Before we begin, like I said, this is going to be an interactive session. I will ask you to type some words and answers in the chat as we go along. So please keep your chat box open and be ready to participate. The more you put in, the more you will get out of this. I also need everyone to please turn on your videos. I want to see your beautiful faces. I'm waiting for all of you. Thank you. So I asked you for just one thing. Give me your full attention. No phones, no distractions. Just be here. Because what you hear today, you cannot unhear. And that is a good thing. By the end of this masterclass, I promise you that you will have clarity on 7 things. We will explore the direct sales and network marketing industry, why so many people are choosing it to build here right now. We will look at what makes doTERRA a genuinely special opportunity and how you can start earning your additional 40,000 rupees a month. For how many of you this 40,000 could change your life? Please type 40 for 40 in the chat box. Think about what that extra 40,000 can do for you and your family. What can it potentially change in your life? Thank you. Thank you. We will talk about what the actual day-to-day work looks like and what you can realistically achieve based on the time you have available. We will cover the support system available to you because you will never be doing this alone. And we will talk about your next steps, as I'm certain by the end of this call, you will feel ready to move forward. So let's jump in. But before I begin, do I have your permission to share my journey with you? Thank you. I'm sharing this because I think it matters that you know where I'm coming from. I'm a healer, and that has been my calling for years. I work with people on their physical, emotional, and spiritual journeys, and I deeply love what I do. As a healer, I kept noticing that many of my clients needed essential oils that they could use every single day to help with their healing journey. So just like all of us do, I went online and started searching for essential oils. I found hundreds of options, but had zero clarity on which ones were genuine and which ones were not. So I did what I always do when I'm stuck. I asked the universe for guidance. And within 2 days, my sister Radhika called me. She said she was sending me a link. The moment she mentioned essential oils, I said, send it right now. The reason I'm sharing this with you is that that one phone call, guided by the universe, changed everything for me. And today I stand here as a doTERRA wellness advocate, not because I was looking for a business opportunity, but because I found something so real, so powerful, that I simply could not keep it to myself. And you being here today, that is your call from the universe. Just like Radhika's call changed my life, this moment is yours, not just to change your own life, but to touch countless lives together on this journey. Before I show you the opportunity, I want to show you why it even exists. Look at what is happening to working India right now. And if this resonates with you or your loved ones, shower some emojis on me, please. 3 out of 10 people walk into work already stressed, not occasionally, but every single day. And it's not just a feeling, it's showing up in their work, their output, their results. This is not burnout. This is a mental health crisis sittingly quietly inside every office in India. Almost half of the workforce is running on empty, and they keep going because they feel they have no choice. Every second person you work with is secretly looking for a way out. The question is, are you? Over 1 lakh crores is what stress is costing Indian businesses. This figure is growing extremely fast. Imagine what it is costing you personally. Out of every country in the world, South Asia as a location, led by India, has the largest number of employees who are thriving the least. We are not just unhappy, we are at the absolute bottom. And mind you, these are not just numbers. This could just be you or someone you care about. So the real question is not whether there is a problem. The data is clear. The only question is, what are you going to do about it? And that is exactly why we are here today. Remember, I asked these two questions at the beginning, and you know the crazy part? Whenever I ask this in almost every forum, a lot of hands go up. And trust me, this is not personal failure. That is the design of the traditional job model. So let's look at the two most important aspects for every individual: financial freedom and time freedom. The truth about traditional jobs is that you trade your time for money. No work, no pay. Work harder, you still get the same pay. There is a ceiling on what you can earn and the ceiling on how far you can go. You get a fixed number of holidays. You always have to ask permission to take a day off, and not necessary that it is accepted. So you could miss out on important family commitments just because your boss said no. How many of you have faced this before? Please type F for the frustration that it caused in the chat box. Remember how it felt, the heartbreak, the helplessness. Thank you for sharing this. And every single month, you start from zero again. That's not the thing that hurts the most. The thing that hurts deep down is that you are building someone else's dream every single day. So let me ask you this: what is your dream? Because that is exactly what direct sales gives you back. Direct sales is built completely different. The work you do today, it pays you next month and the months after, even when you're not actively working. That is true residual income. Here is a fact that surprises most people. Around 80% of women making six figures globally do it through network marketing. You may ask why? Because this business rewards exactly what women are naturally brilliant at: building relationships, nurturing community, and leading with their heart. And trust me, I have incredible men on my team doing exactly the same thing. So, no ceiling on your earnings, no ceiling on your advancements. That's how the doTERRA business works. India is an early and exciting market. The people like you who start now will look back and say, this was the best decision I ever made. You choose your schedule. You work around your children, your family, your life, not the other way around. And most importantly, you're building something that belongs entirely to you. The person who starts today will be a year ahead of the person who starts next year. The gap compounds every single month. The opportunity in India right now is wide open, but windows like this do not stay open forever. The question is not whether this works. The actual question is, will you be the one who says yes while the door was still wide open? Now, here's the entire business model of doTERRA in just 3 words: acquisition, retention, and duplication. Acquisition means you find people, share the products, and enroll them. That's how it starts. Retention means that you don't just sign people up and disappear. You mentor them, guide them, help them experience real shifts and results. You stay connected. This is the part I love the most, because as a healer, staying connected with people is exactly what I do. I don't just help someone walk on, move on. I walk with them on their life journeys. And duplication means you help your team members follow the exact same system. They enroll people, you help them support these people, and the whole cycle repeats and grows. Everything else is just the details around these three things. So now let's see how money starts coming to you from day one. When you personally enroll a new member, you earn 25% on everything they order in the first 60 days. So if someone joins and places an order, you earn immediately that same week. Your enroller, the person who brought you in, earns 10% on that same order. So it's a win-win when someone new joins. This encourages teamwork and sparks the support as well. Now, I want to tell you something personal about this. When I first started sharing doTERRA, I had already spent 3 full months using the oils. I tested them on my own body. I paid close attention to what changed. After that, I used them with my healing clients and watched their results improve exponentially. Only then did I start sharing them with others. So when I recommend doTERRA, it was never a sales pitch. It was a genuine recommendation from someone who had lived the experience. And people felt that difference. They enrolled because they trusted me. That authenticity, that genuine belief in what you're sharing, that is your greatest asset in this business. When someone decides to join doTERRA, the first question is always, where do I start? What do I actually order? The kit I would recommend for most new members is this one, the Foundational Habit Bundle with a VMG Plus and E Omega Plus. VMG is a whole food nutrient complex, clean, vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO. E Omega is an essential oil omega complex derived from wild fish. Together, they form the foundation for a daily wellness habit. It's an investment of about 12,000 rupees, wholesale prices plus taxes. And it gives you 122 PV. Why does this matter for the business? Because when your members are taking something every single day, they feel the results every single day. And then when they feel the results, they reorder month after month without you having to follow up much and remind them. That consistent reordering is what builds your business and income over time. Now, here's where the business gets really exciting. This is the power of 3 bonus, and it is the core engine for reaching 40,000 a month faster. Level 1 is very simple. You personally order 100 PV or more on LRP, and you create 500 PV or more on LRP volume on your front line, which means the people directly under you that you have personally enrolled are collectively ordering at least 500 PV a month. Remember, I told you 122 PV from the bundle? So just multiple people doing that. When that happens, you earn 3,500 as a level 1 bonus every single month, and top of everything else that you're already earning. Think about what that means. You helped a small group of people start a wellness habit. They are now ordering products they genuinely love, and you earn 3,500 just for making that happen and keeping it going. That's not commission, my friends. That's the bonus for building your community. Level 2 is where things start to really compound beautifully. You have your level 1 pod, your front line of people ordering 500 PV together. Now imagine you help just 3 of these people do exactly what you did. Each of them builds their own pod of 500 LRP volume. When all 3 of your frontline people achieve level 1 and you hit elite rank with a total of 3,000 organization volume, you start to earn level 2 bonus of 18,000 rupees. Now you're earning 18,000 in power of 3 bonuses alone every month instead of 3,500 you're making at level 1. Isn't that amazing as to how this business works? As a healer, my job has always been to help people find their own strength. Level 2 is exactly that in a business form. I help 3 people become successful and I get rewarded for their success. Would you agree? If yes, please type L2 for level 2 if this excites you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, that is a model I can believe in with my whole heart. And then there is level 3. This is a slide that makes people sit up straight. Your level 3 bonus, a whooping 70,000 rupees in a single month, on top of everything else that you're earning. Now, I'll be honest, this does not happen in a week, but it happens faster than most people think when you are consistent and when you genuinely care about your team's success. Every level up in this business is simply me helping more people win. The money is the reward for that impact. On top of the power of 3 bonuses, there is also a boost. Extra money paid based on your personal growth volume, which is the LRP volume from members you personally enrolled in the last 12 months. So if your PGV hits 400 or more, you get a boost. If it hits 800 or more, you get an even bigger boost. It is a potential to earn up to 88,000 rupees in a single month from Power of 3 and Boost combined over everything else. And this is something I keep telling my team and reminding them constantly. Keep enrolling fresh members, not just for the numbers, but for the energy, because fresh enrollments bring new enthusiasm into your team. They remind everyone why they started. And they are the reason why your income keeps climbing month after month. I want to tell you the single most important thing I have learned in this business. And it's almost embarrassingly simple. Teach, teach, and teach. That is the secret sauce. The more people you teach, the more enrollments you get. It is a numbers game, but it is also a giving game. Every class you run, every conversation you have, every person you sit down with, you're planting a seed. Some seeds grow immediately, some take months, but none of them grow if you never plant them. As a healer, teaching comes naturally to me, sitting with somebody, understanding where they are, showing them what is possible. And that is what I have always done. In doTERRA, the impact is at a much larger scale. You do not need to be the most knowledgeable person in the room. You do not need a special background. You just need to keep showing up and keep teaching, and trust me, the enrollments will just follow. Now let's talk about some goals, the real specific achievable goals. Here I'm starting with my very first one. Your first goal is neither a rank nor is it 40,000 rupees. Your first goal is simply this: get your own products for free. And here is how. In your first month, enroll 5 or more new members. Each of them order a minimum of 500 PV. You educate them about LRP, the Loyalty Rewards Program. So they set up a monthly order of preferably 125 PV or more to start getting the free product of the month. When you do this, your fast share bonus comes to nearly 12,000 rupees. That more than covers your monthly order. Your wellness is now free. You're using world-class products, the same products that transformed the results my healing clients were getting, and you're paying absolutely nothing. That is your first win. And first wins help build confidence, and with confidence comes momentum. Everything just starts here. Goal 2 is where your income starts to feel real. This is the 30,000 month. You're enrolling 5 or more new members every month with 100 PV orders or more. You're maintaining 500 OV in the team loyalty volume, and you have found your first 3 wellness advocates. People who do not just want to use the products, but who want to build something meaningful too. Your earnings at this stage, sharing bonus of over 23,000 plus power of 3 and boost of 7,000, a total more than 30,000 a month. And now you are a director rank with a 1,000 OV volume. I remember when I reached this stage, something shifted. It stopped feeling like something I was trying. I started feeling like something that was working because it was. Goal 3 is the elite rank. This is where I am right now. And I want to tell you what it feels like from the inside. You're enrolling consistently, you're maintaining 800 loyalty volume, and you have helped 3 of your wellness advocates each reach goal 2 themselves. Your team is now a real structure, not just a list of names on a spreadsheet. You're earning at Elite, sharing bonus of nearly 24,000, power of 3 and boost of 36,000, and uni-level commissions on 2,500 PV of about 9,000, totaling to over 69,000 rupees a month. How many people you know earn that kind of income every month? But more than the number, what I feel at this rank is that my mission is actually working. People I introduced to these products are healthier. People I coached are now earning. The healing work I started years ago has now multiplied beyond what I could do alone. That is why I stay consistent. Not for the bonus, but for what the bonus represents. Goal 4 is silver. And that is where your income genuinely replaces or exceeds what most full-time salaries in India are. You're still enrolling 5+ members a month. You have helped 3 of your advocates reach elite themselves. And together your structure has grown into something truly powerful. When I first saw this number, I thought, is this even real? Then I met people living it. Ordinary people, people with no special backgrounds, people who simply showed up consistently and helped their team grow. If they can, so can you, and so can each one of us. I'm absolutely certain. Now, let's look at the complete picture of what is possible with doTERRA. Start with paying for your products, then supplement your income, and finally replace your income. Just 3 clear stages. You do not need to jump to diamond on day 1. You just need to decide which stage you want to reach first, work the system to get there. The curve goes up not linear, but exponentially. It always goes up for the people who do not stop. Now, let me make this crystal clear in plain words. At the rank of elite, with a 3,000 volume, new members can earn up to 16,000 and average earnings are in the range of about 27,000 a month. As a premier with 5,000 volume, new members earn about 40,000, with the average being close to 64,000 a month. And a new silver with 3 elites earns about 82,000, with the average earnings being nearly 2 lakhs a month. And as a gold with 3 premiers, you earn about 2.5 lakhs, with most golds earn nearly 4 lakhs a month. Now, I want to pause at Premier for a moment. 40,000 a month. Isn't that the number most people in this room are thinking about? And to get there, you just need 5,000 volume with 2 executives' legs under you. That means helping just 2 people becoming serious builders. How many of you know at least 2 people who are ambitious, health conscious, and looking for something more? Please type the number 2 in the chat box. Thank you. Of course we do, right? We all do. Think about it, that one friend who's always talking about health and wanting to do something more with their life. That colleague who you know is quietly frustrated with what they're doing currently. That family member who keeps saying, I wish I could find something more meaningful. Those people are already in your phone. You already have their trust. All it takes is just one genuine conversation from someone they already trust. And that someone could be you. So the question is not whether the opportunity exists. The real question is, will you show it to them before someone else does? Please type yes in the chat box if that's you. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate the participation. Thank you once again. Now, I know what some of you are thinking right now. That sounds good, but I simply do not have the time. I hear you because that's exactly what I thought too. And I want to be completely honest with you about this. I started small. I'm still working on my healing clients. doTERRA came in as just a tool for my healing work. And it started with just a few hours here, a conversation there. And slowly, as the results built, I gave it more and more time. Now, when I see the exponential results of combining doTERRA with healing, I have started to build this full time. That is the honest truth of how most people work on this. I have moms and dads on my team who build their doTERRA business in the small pockets of free time in their day. They message a friend while driving to work. They check in with a customer during an evening walk. They host a casual gathering on a quiet Sunday afternoon. That is all it takes to begin. So here is what I've learned. You do not need to be an expert. You do not need hours of free time. You just need to be consistent with whatever time you have. Here is a simple breakdown. If you just want to get your products free, 3 to 5 hours a week is more than enough. That is like doing just one focused conversation a day. We all know that that is less time than most people spend scrolling on their phones just before going to bed. If you want to supplement your income for your additional life goals, like your holiday, the latest gadgets, or anything else, 10 to 15 hours a week is all it takes. Part time around your existing job or family commitments. And if you want to replace your income completely, 15 to 30 plus hours a week. That is when you treat this like a real business that it is. The beauty of this business is that you decide. You choose your goals and you choose your pace. Go slow or go steady. Both work. The only thing that does not work is not starting at all. So, what does the actual work look like day to day? It comes down to three things, no matter what level you are building. First, teach. Whether it is one class a week or 5 classes a week, you're always teaching in person, online, one-on-one, in a group. Teaching is how enrollments happen. Second, always support. Every person who joins your team needs to feel that you're with them. A message, a call, a follow-up. People stay when they feel supported. And third, find your three. At every level, your job is to find 3 people who want to build alongside you, not 100 people, just 3 who are serious, committed, and ready. Do these 3 things consistently, and the structure builds itself. 5 simple, clear, and specific steps because clarity always beats motivation. 1, talk to the person who invited you here. Tell them your situation, your goals, your concern. Trust in them and start there. 2, set up your own account and experience the products for 30 days for yourself. 3, join our Tuesday product calls like the one yesterday. Hear real stories from real people and see how the world is changing and fast. 4, come to our Wednesday business calls like this one. See the full picture and have more and more clarity. And 5, invite 3 people you care about to your first class or for the Tuesday call. Just share what you have discovered. That's it. One conversation at a time, starting with the person sitting next to you right now. 4 things I wish somebody had told me right at the very beginning. First, place your LRP orders of 125 PV before the 15th of every single month and get your product of the month free. Teach your team to do the same so that you and your team hit the 30% LRP slab on schedule. This one habit keeps everything on track. Second, keep enrolling always. Fresh enrollments are the energy and the lifeline of a growing team. The moment you stop, everything slows down. Third, use the products every single day and share your real story. Your personal experience is your greatest asset. I show up on social media regularly, sharing my journey and making a difference. Do what works for you. And fourth, always open up, always have a conversation. Never pre-decide for someone else whether this is right for them or not. Let them decide. Every single person I've ever introduced to doTERRA has thanked me for transforming their lives. Not one has ever said, I wish you hadn't told me. Not one. One word that separates the people who build something extraordinary from the people who almost did: consistency. So just 2 new contacts every day, 2 follow-ups every day, and 2 presentations every week. Every week. No, no excuses. Just make sure of that. That is the entire system. Nothing more, nothing less. I showed up, I'm still showing up. So are you ready to show up and grow fast? If yes, please type GF in the chat box for grow fast and start transforming your life from today itself. Thank you for the interaction in the chat box. Truly means a lot. The question I want to leave you with: are you serious enough to transform your life? Type yes in the chat box if you are. Because here is what I know about every person who typed yes right now. You already have everything it takes. The contacts are in your phone, the conversations are waiting to happen. The only thing that is missing was the right opportunity and the right system. Now you have both. Please type gift in the chat box if you're willing to gift financial freedom and time freedom to every generation that comes after you. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope these 40 odd minutes we spent together will help you take the next step and the first step forward. So if you have any questions on how to get started, please go back to the person who invited you. And thank you once again. If there's anything that I can answer over here, please feel free to ask. So if there are any questions, please feel free to ask. We'll allow you to unmute. Just give me 1 second. Okay, please go ahead. You'll be able to unmute yourself and ask. And if there are no questions, thank you so much. Yeah, hi, Rachna.
Okay, so I have a question, Anirudh. So my question is, see, my journey is very, very new here. You know, I'm just like almost almost 3 months old in the doTERRA world. And I have been speaking to a lot of people. And just now, it just struck to me that, what when your circle of influence, kind of shrinks because, you've reached out to so many people. And, some of them are on board, some of them are thinking, they are long-term, medium-term prospects. I refuse to believe that nobody will want to come. Okay. Because they're so powerful. These oils are so, so powerful. But, something from your journey, if you could share, that how do you, kind of increase your circle of influence? Some tips.
Sure, Rachna. So wonderful question. I would actually want, I can share something on my own, but I would definitely want Sunita, Becky, there are a lot of other senior leaders who are here. I think they would be able to throw better light on how they have overcome this. So Sunita, Becky, whoever would like to take this up.
Yeah. Thank you, Anirudh. First of all, a very great session. It was more impactful, more unique in your own way. I think it's your style. So thank you for all the great slides. So I just want to thank and start off with that. So for your question, Rachana, I'm also not from any kind of background where I sold anything. So when I started, yeah. So most of us resonate on this. So I just start off with that when I share. So when I started, I have been using oils for 11 years. but I have not even shared for at least the first 6 years, not even to my parents. I mean, I just told I'm using something for my kids and it's working great, and they didn't tend to ask what it was as long as I got solutions. And it just started, right? Something will trigger in our heart, and that's what you are here for, that you want to it's a purpose. That's very, I think it's deep. Each one of us have different purposes. Everybody has a unique purpose. So I will talk about mine, and I thought I'll start with my parents because they needed some help, and it changed something over a week or two and 3 months. My mom's numbers, she had a stunt, it came down to normal. I thought this is so powerful, and I have not even told anybody anything who needs this help. And that's how my small trigger started. And then the convention, going to the convention opened up big windows when my friend asked me to come and see the culture of the company and see what it means. And more deeper impact happened. Like most of us, we want to impact not just our lives, can be selfish once we see this great benefits that are benefiting us, and take it forward to every person you meet, or every person you love, every person you don't even know. And that's how my journey started. And how I influence is I live the doTERRA style. I become the product of the products. That's the basic. Even if you don't share, just for you and your family, you want to say that you are the product of the products. Once you have that, how you take it forward again based on your purpose. What I do in my own lifestyle is I share to every person I meet, and it becomes a normal conversation. I don't tend to say, I'm going to do this business, or I'm going to tell this person about doTERRA. I just have a conversation. Somebody's like, I was in a party, graduation party 2 days back, and they said I have a migraine headache, and I won't even think that I'm sharing some doTERRA. I said, I have been using some natural solutions. Would you like to explore that? And it's just your choice, but it's like no side effects. This is 2, 3 lines that I tell, and she gave me her number. And how you expand is by sharing your stories. Like, yeah, your stories sell. We can, all the knowledge will only tell, all these sessions will tell, but when you tell your story, it's very impactful. So every person you meet, every person I get in contact, even through social media, you're telling your stories. That's when people feel the connection. So building relationships does not happen overnight. So the trust, the credibility that you build, and they see you over years. Sometimes some of people are watching. If you're on social media, they're watching you. I mean, they're not even speaking, but silently they are appreciating you, they are honoring you, they're respecting you, but you wouldn't even know. But people do come to us. We attract our own tribe, and that's what I have been doing. It's been a journey of, like, at least from 2020, I've been very seriously, high level. I've started seriously from 4 years. I've started, and I am attracting my own tribe. And the best part in this journey is you will align people who are aligned to you. The people who are aligned to you come to you. And there are some people who would come if they feel that it's not aligned. I'm not saying toxic people, not aligned people, leave us. And I'm very happy and okay with it, because I am wishing best for them, and let them be, because we will not be short of people. I guarantee that. So God and universe are always showering. So just be yourself, be original, be you, be authentic, be organic, and shower the love that you have. And I'm saying you don't have to put hard work in attracting people. Yeah, this is how my journey is going, and it's going wonderful. And I'm so grateful to doTERRA, grateful to the doTERRA family. These are all the beautiful souls who are on this call, are spreading the love, spreading, they're making bigger impacts. We all will make, we cannot do it alone. So it needs a village. And this is our beautiful village. So that's my story, and that's how I do my, if you want to call it doTERRA business, I call it love business. So yeah, that's what I do. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Anirudh.
Thank you so much, Sunita. That came so much from the heart, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sunita. Thank you.
Business is doing it from the heart. Yeah, when we don't do it from the heart, it looks so
It just
fake.
doesn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so people here, I know many of us, all of us are doing it from the heart. Otherwise, we wouldn't be on this doTERRA family chat at all. We are all together impacting lives. Thank you. Thank you.
100% Sunita. So beautifully put. Thank you so much. Becky, would you like to add something?
Well, thank you. Gosh, Sunita, I think that was just beautifully said and wonderful presentation. Seriously, it was from the heart. You know, it is always from the heart, right? One of the things I think I remember the question because I was so in listening to Sunita. You were asking when you get stuck, or what was your question again, specifically when you get stuck?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Becky, my question was, you actually start with, your immediate circle, for people you know, and you talk to them. Um, but your immediate circle is not very large. At least mine isn't, I've been a career, like a corporate person all my life. So that hasn't left me with too much time, to kind of socialize and, build my circle of influence. So once you reach out, to your immediate guys, I mean, how is it that, you expand then, talking to the others? How is it that you attract? That was my question.
Um, so when I started working in India, I knew zero people. And so I think a lot of it has to come with driving through all the negativity. Like you people say, no, 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 and you only have to be 51% in the positive. Like sometimes when it takes having all this energy, when things aren't working because we get in our head, I believe God put in our DNA, the higher source put in our DNA, in our cell, the gift to give to others, the gift and the desire, the deep desire to share and to make a difference for others. I mean, how many people feel that they have that in their hearts, right? And when we get out of our head and lean into that heart source and bring forward our true passion, then you're able to actually attract those right people. And when we hear a no, oh no, it's not for me, or I'm going to stick to my modern medicine, or whatever people's excuses are, because there's a million of them, right? Is to be able to say, no, that means no today, or no right now, but maybe tomorrow it's not. And with your passion and your persistence of reaching out and making a difference for others, you can actually attract those people who are a yes. Now, Suzanne's on this call, and she taught when you have your friends and family have their friends and family, and their friends and family have their friends and family. So always reaching out and further expanding and inviting those people, even if they say they're not interested in building the business, they just want to use the product and maybe they just bought a peppermint, ask them if they would be willing to host a class. And Suzanne, I was never, ever going to build this business, ever, like in a big capital E, um, because um, I was running another business that was pretty successful and we were doing good. Everything we do can have a negative side effect, negative thing going on and a positive thing. We just have to learn to balance in the powerful mindset to be able to move forward. So if you hear a no, okay, that's just a no today. I'm going to keep going. And so when we're talking about reaching out to two people today, if you had 5 days where they were all no's, so what? Keep going, keep going. I'm going to tell you, if we could have wrote a book on how many horrible things that happened to us as we were building in India before the market opened, losing packages, thousands of dollars of packages lost, and we could have said, I'm done. But if you have the mindset and knowing that it's larger than yourself, that this DNA that you have and these oils reach inside to the DNA and they're speaking to us to actually make a difference for others. So if you're able to pull into that source and lean in that, you won't have a problem. Just keep remembering, get out of your head, have the right mindset, lean into your heart source, and just go for it. I think so many people, like Sunita said, millions and millions of people to reach out to, right? And they're waiting for your voice. There's a people waiting for yours, your voice, not my voice, not Sunitha's voice, your voice. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Becky. It actually, kind of encourages one so much, because there are times, when you just get lost, that, okay, now what? How is it? And especially, like I've never had a business of my own. And actually, it is not even a business. So, like I was talking to Pete the other day, and I told him, this is just bringing so much joy, you know, and the money, etc., that it is generating, I think is a byproduct of that. But genuinely, it's bringing so much joy.
Yeah,
And
thank you,
what
Becky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
it was
flash
a
your flash, I want to say one more thing about that. The joy is where you focus on, not the oh, nobody showed up for my class or whatever, right? We focus on the joy, and that is the energy level that we want to be vibrating at. These oils help us vibrate at that energy level. And I'm telling you, I have my bad days. I have many of them, and I think that I have to keep reminding that habit of having that positive 51%. And for some reason, 51% makes a huge difference for me. It doesn't have to be 100%, right? It's never going to, yeah. So operate at that. Sorry, Sunita, I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
no, you're good. I was resonating on some of the things, and I had few more things that popped to me. Like you said, yeah, um, there is nothing like a successful leader, Rachna. Everybody starts from day one. What you're feeling, everybody of us, whoever has these people who have grown up over the years, is with consistency, perseverance, determination, their heart, wish or purpose, I mean, being focused on their purpose, and they have been going. And not that all of us have not, even now, yeah, as of today, we don't fall down and come up, fall down and come up. It's like it's a reality. We are not running away from that. But in my cases too, just last 2 months, I had a silver club, and I had three sessions no show, 3 sessions no show, and at least 10 to 12 people said yes in either of these sessions. So I'm just waiting there. So I don't take it to heart. I don't have any emotion towards it. I have grown over it, but I used to have it. I used to get upset. I used to initially, what is this? Why they don't like me? All this negative chatter within us is for it is about us, nothing to do about them, right? So you don't let anybody mend with your emotion. So you just draw your circle, be happy. What I did, I was having a book. I always have a book downstairs. If nobody is coming, I have a little music on. I'm waiting for the 2 hours. I committed for the 2 hours. I'm in my basement. I'm not going and hiring a hall anywhere. So I just read through it and I'm at peace. I say thank you for not showing up. This is what I said one time when Becky talked about the joy and you talked about the joy. I said thank you for not showing up. I really wanted to read this book and I kind of finished little part of it. So it's always an arrangement that God is making it. Maybe you needed a break and that happened that day. So always look for that. And also the other point that Becky was bringing up, and I do that, a lot of people will say no, and you don't we're not losing a relationship with them, like they're not ready that day or they're not ready for forever. Maybe it does not matter. You can just say them that I understand what you're saying, and maybe it's not your thing right now, but we can look at it later. And also, do you think anybody else, like your friend who is in need, who may be in pain, can you think you can connect me or refer them? Because I'm doing these sessions, I want to impact people's life, people's health, people's financial needs. Any of these, you can just tell them. And if they feel it, they will connect you both. So that it's not their thing, even for business. They can just be an user, but they may not have time or room or even a passion to do it. You can just tell that I'm looking for these people. Always speak your heart out, tell what you want. Otherwise, even mother, if the child doesn't say I'm hungry, she's not going to feed it sometimes. If it's not that lunchtime or a dinner time, right? So you got to ask, you got to tell what you want. And then when you tell what you want, even they will listen and the universe is listening. So let it come to you. Just be open and don't think for them. Don't think it may be, I did that. Oh, it may be costly, expensive, big kit. I'll choose 5 ml kit, and I only proposed 5 ml kit in the beginning. Like I stopped them to even look at that option of 15 ml, which is like more expensive. It was in my head, and somebody told me, and it triggered, why are you not giving me this option? There is this option. They looked at the website and they said, there is, I want to buy this. That's when I shifted my way of thinking. I cannot think for them. I cannot think that it's expensive for them. Offer everything, give them the choices, and let them make the choice. So your influence will go from influence to influence, influence to influence, and go on social media. That's a big area that you can explore.